I loved talking to Anne Radmacher. Take a look, look at her quotes, Radmacher. They're incredible. And her encouragement in her quiet, measured tone is unbelievably powerful. Here's one I thought I'd share. Speak quietly to yourself and promise there will be better days. Whisper gently to yourself and provide assurance that you really are extending your best effort. Console your bruised and tender spirit with reminders of many other successes. Offer comfort in practical and tangible ways, as if you were encouraging your dearest friend. Recognize that on certain days, the greatest grace is that the day is over, and you get to close your eyes. Tomorrow comes more brightly. I think it has a lot to do with her own approach to life, starting each day with her disciplines, her morning practice, that she starts by reading a quotation. Quotations have enormous power, as my dear friend and mentor, Mac Anderson, has shared with the world through putting quotations on brilliant posters and then his own quotations and writing brilliant books. Quotations stimulate our thinking. They offer us creativity. They give us insight. They pull the blinders away and let us see the world a little bit more broadly. She reads the quote. She does 3 things that she's thankful for. She has 3 goals and makes the bed. Now, I've never met Anne personally, but my guess is that she is a slender, slight person. And yet, guess who else makes their bed? The Navy SEALs. And they make their bed first thing in the morning, and their wisdom is that if nothing else goes right all day long and they come back exhausted at midnight, they see the one thing that they did well that day. And it adds a great deal of courage knowing I have done this. I guess my main takeaways from Anne is that she specializes in finding that one point of light that might exist in a person when everything else seems darkness. And she finds it. I love her phrase, as long as you're breathing, you're not out of aces. You've got the ability to take another breath and move forward. And that's her message and the enduring message, which is so important. To be able to take skills that she had from a very early age, her understanding of words and being able to work those words together, and then create it into a production company and to author so many books and create so many thousands of meaningful quotations and impressions is remarkable. But really what she learned from that is that everybody's got abilities, everyone's got the skills. And even though she was told, you have no aptitude for art, well, that's one of the great motivators, is whenever somebody says someone can't do something, they usually get interrupted by that person going forward and doing it. So I think it's awesome. Quotation that sticks out with me in our presentation here, she said, every individual has a responsibility to be her own can, not her own can't, particularly when the rest of the world is full of can't. So we've got a responsibility, not just an opportunity. She used the phrase responsibility to be our own can. I think it's fantastic. I guess the main thing that I take out of this is the ability to use words internally. We're all believers in self-talk. We've had a number of guests that have referred to that specifically. Anne can give us inspiration for self-talk. Many of her quotations can become brilliant mantras. They can become brilliant phrases that we share. Here's another one. As we work to create light for others, we naturally light our own way. As we work to create light for others, we naturally light our own way. It really involves coming outside of ourselves, looking for somebody that needs some help, and then amazingly enough, we're the ones that start receiving the help. So my encouragement to all of us is to spend more time with Anne's work, and most importantly, to be intentional in what we think about it. It's not just the reading, it's the absorbing, it's the pondering, it's the application, and those are the things that can help us go forward. So thank you for joining us today. An introspective session in so many ways. Well, what better session could there be? So until next time, this is Dan Moore. Thanks for joining us on The Action Catalyst.